how to organically rank on the first page of Amazon. One of the solutions is to use long-tail keywords in your product listing. In this video, you will learn how to find and target these kind of keywords to get quality traffic and boost your sales, and we will be using Helium 10 tools.
Hi, my name is Nikki and I'm from Orange Click, and today I'm going to show you how to rank higher organically with long-tail keywords using the tools from Helium 10. In this video, you'll learn how to use Helium 10 tools to do keyword research. Second, step-by-step process on creating a keyword bank. Third, determine how to create a list of long-tail keywords backed by accurate search volume data. And fourth, lower your advertising cost of spend or ACoS while increasing your sales and rank. So what are long-tail keywords? Long-tail keywords are longer, highly specific keyword phrases that carries good amount of traffic and helps to boost sales over time. This strategy is used to optimize not only your Amazon SEO or searchability or visibility among your target customers, but also discover new keywords to target for your PPC campaigns. This is like a visual presentation of how long-tail keywords are. I picked it up from semrush.com. Credits of the picture from the owners. For these long-tail keywords, you will see that long-tail keywords from head to the tail, there's a significant difference between the search volume. Meaning, when you search for a tomato plant, which is a general phrase or a broad phrase, it will have a lot of competitors. And again, since this is a general term, there will be higher search volume for this one. So as you go down and become more specific with your choice of word phrase, then your search volume is also going to be lesser and lesser as less people are also keying in or typing in those search terms. And what is good about long-tail keywords is that even though the search volume for this type of keyword phrase is lower, but then again, the more specific you are with those long-tail keywords, the more it has the chances of conversion rate. Why? Because we are going into the minds of our customers or how they speak. So when we know what these specific customers are typing in the search box of Amazon, then we will know exactly that these people are most likely to buy or ready to purchase your item. It's just that it's our job right now to find out what are those phrases that they are using. So right now, this is our strategy to find those long-tail keywords that will ultimately help us increase our sales, and as well as bank on those keyword phrases that have lower competition, lower bidding, and will contribute to the decrease of our advertising cost of sales when you're running your PPC campaigns. So why are long-tail keywords more effective? First, it has less competition, means it's easier to rank. So since these are not generally known keyword phrases by most people, it is used by certain type of people or certain groups of people. This means that the more closer we are to know or discover these long-tail keywords, then we are basically mining in those keywords that have not been discovered yet by our competition or competitor. So it's the battle of getting first to discover those long-tail keywords and rank them before everyone else gets to. And so less competition also means lower cost. So since we are not banking on the more general and highly searched volume keywords, we are now looking forward to discover those medium to small competition keywords, which also means that the bidding is not as competitive as the highly searched keywords or highly searched volume keywords. So it means it will also help us lower the cost when we are running our PPC campaigns. Or if we are also paying for the SEO when we are doing an off Amazon advertising, which is from Google Ads and Pinterest and whatnot. So collectively, these variations of highly relevant niche searches drive more chances of conversion. So let me go back to this illustration from SEMrush. And so the closer we are to getting more specific with our keyword search terms, the more we are closer to combining those small chances of converting it into a sale. So even though separately these long tail keywords have low search volume, but collectively these long tail keywords will contribute to a more successful conversion rate for our PPC campaigns, and thus will help us increase our rankings as well as our sales. Why are long tail keywords more effective is as these are exact terms customers use when they are closer to purchasing. So again, the more we get into the minds of the customers and how they key in their search terms when they're about to purchase, when they're about to finally purchase the product, then the closer we are to achieving a conversion, because we know that certain amount of people have been searching this and there is a search volume. And how do we know this? We cannot simply make a list of relevant keywords to advertise if there are no accurate and valid basis for these long tail keywords. And so what we will do now is to use some highly accurate tools that will help us get to that objective or achieve that objective of finding new long tail keywords to run campaigns with our PPC. And so now we are introducing you to Helium 10 and its amazing keyword research tools that will help Amazon PPC managers to extract keywords from not only the competitors but able to create a list of highly relevant with less competition keyword bank or keyword chest. So let me introduce you first what is Helium 10 Cerebro tool. It is a reverse ASIN lookup tool and it will help you make data-driven decisions on optimizing your listing and PPC ads by extracting performing and sales driving keywords from ASINs. Next is what is Helium 10 Magnet tool. It will help you funnel down your high volume keywords to the exact need of your product listing, meaning it will not only help you to look for highly search volume keywords that is connected to your seed keyword, but it will also help you to filter down those keywords that you really need and highly relevant for your product. Choosing these keywords accurately and meticulously will help you boost the ranking of your product listing on Amazon, because every single data that we are going to see from Helium 10's Cerebro tool and Magnet tool is backed by Amazon data. And so it will help us really decide on what keywords to include in our titles, in our product descriptions, bullet points, back-end search terms in order to optimize our listings for better searchability and visibility and better converting campaigns. Alright, so what are the benefits of Helium 10's Magnet tool to your Amazon business? It will help you accurately do keyword research tool, and it has the largest Amazon keyword database in the world. I'll talk about that. This is the only tool that really gives us the opportunity to search for keywords that is backed by Amazon data. It will also help you as an Amazon seller funnel down highly relevant long tail keywords by using the advanced filters from Magnet tool. So in this part of our video, I will show you how to do a keyword research using the Cerebro tool first, and teach you as well how to use Magnet in order to make sure that the keywords that we chose have a search volume that drive traffic to the listing. Before that, if you haven't tried Helium 10 yet, save big with the discount codes using our coupon codes below in the description of this video. You can have a 10% off using our code, and this is a lifetime discount upon sign up. And you will get 20% off the first 6 months using our coupon code, and you will find that in the description of this video below. So now onto the keyword research tutorial and how to find those long tail keywords. And so what I would like to start right now is to do a keyword research about dog button training. And so what I will do is to type this on Amazon, and then to find my top competitors, I will click this customer reviews of 4 stars and above. That's when I know that most people are buying this and most of the customers will will rely on reviews in order for them to purchase that item. And so this is where I start. So I decided to take at least 4 ASINs here in my top competitors. And then what I will do is copy and paste those ASINs here in Cerebro. So I'm using Cerebro right now, and down to the filters. So what I would do is to set the search volume to a minimum of 30. Yes, 30. There is a reason for that, and later I will tell you. So the word count, I will start with a minimum of 1, and the match type should be organic. When I apply those filters, I got 960 filtered keywords. So why so low? We are in the process of discovering new long-tail keywords for our target keyword phrase, or this is our seed keyword phrase, dog button training. So in order for us to discover these new long-tail keywords, well, it's up to you really if you want to do this at 200, 100, but what we do is we go for the minimum of 30. And so what I would do next is to export this data. You can save this as a CSV or an Excel format, and then what I would do is to just keep the columns keyword phrase, search volume, position rank, and the 4 top competitors that we chose a while ago. So what we will do next is to create an extra column, and we call it relevancy. Alright, so what we will do next is to insert 5 rows above. Alright, so for the relevancy column, we will do a COUNTIF formula. COUNTIF this until the last. Alright, so we will see here how relevant these keyword phrases in proportion to their rankings. So I will do this for the rest of the keyword list here. So of course, not everything in this list will be relevant to my product, which is dog training button. And so what I will do next is to create a filter to be able to know the relevancy here. So I will do a Control A, create a filter, and sort this to descending so that I will know which of the keywords here have the highest relevancy. So as you can see here, communication devices for nonverbal is the one that has the highest relevancy. However, upon closer inspection of the keyword bank, I would recognize the brands and choose this. And okay, so now I'm starting to see speech buttons for dogs. So this is what I'm saying about long tail keywords. So 3 to 4 or more words that will enable you to say that it's long tail, as well as it's getting more and more specific. So for speech buttons for dogs, we can see that the 4 competitors are ranking 6th, 40th, 125th, and 198th for this one. And so the next one that I can see here is pet communication buttons. So the first competitor ranks number 8, and so you can see that the relevancy is also very high. Looking out for more, we can see here that there's a dog talk button set mats. When your competitors are trying to rank from it, that's when you know that these long tail keywords are being targeted by your competitors and they have discovered it indeed, and they are ranking from it right now before the others. And so looking out for some more, we can see here that dog buzzer training is also being ranked by the competitors. And then dog talking buttons for dogs to communicate. We can see here that there are dog talk buttons set mat. So if you are going to brainstorm by yourself about the possible set of relevant keywords, you will be very limited. That's really a fact. So we utilize tools such as Helium 10 to help us really discover those keywords backed by Amazon data and search volume that we can really say that, all right, so my top competitors are trying to rank from these long tail keywords, and it must have been really effective for them to continue ranking for these long tail keywords. And the search volume for these keywords, this is the column for search volume. For most, 59 searches in a month is very few. But it means that less competitors are bidding against this keyword phrase. Cost is lower, but then over time, when the search volume for this keyword phrase is about to blow up, then by that time, you're already ranking for it. Let's look out for some more examples of long tail keywords. So we also have here dog buzzer training, dog talking button, So this is what we have for our seed keyword, which is dog button training. We can see here that there's dog talking button. This is also highly relevant, and our competitors are also ranking quite high for this one. And so looking out for some more here, let's count how many words does this long tail keyword has. It has 6. So talking buttons for dogs to communicate. So again, another chance for us to try and rank organically for this long tail keywords, as well as being able to bid on it on a lower cost. This is really the core of discovering long tail keywords, is to bank on those medium to low search keywords that is really relevant to what you're advertising, as well as it's really easier to rank as the search volume is quite low for now. But then again, if more people are about to key in these keywords, then by the time you're already ranking than most of your competitors who are just discovering this long tail keyword. This is another long tail keywords. Talking dog buttons for communication, dog recordable button, and then this one, best dog communication buttons. So you can see here, as we go higher for the search volume, we can also see that some of our competitors are not ranking here. But this is another type of situation wherein when you see these long tail keywords and your competitors are not ranking for it, then there is also another opportunity for you to get in and try to rank for this keyword phrases that your competitors haven't been able to rank yet. So like for example, for this one, dog toys set, pets gift set. So it's quite long, but then again, the search volume is quite good at 200 searches per month, and only one of the top competitors are ranking for it. Moving forward, we have dog speech buttons. And then we have button for dogs to talk, AAC buttons for dogs. So this is new. And again, our competitors have already tried to rank from this one. And then another one, dog communication buttons with words mat. Alright, so again, as long as these long tail keyword phrases are relevant to what product you are trying to advertise, then it's worth a shot to bank on these keywords that has medium search volume. From 960 filtered keywords, we were able to filter down quite a few long-tail keywords from this keyword research. Then what you can do is to copy these newly discovered long-tail keywords and put them in one keyword bank or keyword chest. Next is what I would do is to validate some of those keywords here that I have found and validate on Magnet if there's really a search volume data that we can get from this. With Magnet, I tried to do the dog touchpad, which I have found from this long tail keyword research from Cerebro. So the filters that I set is a minimum of search volume of 200 with a word count with minimum of 3, and the match type is organic. So the search volume for dog touchpad is 201. So there's a very good search volume. And then these are the keywords that Magnet thinks that is highly relevant to this seed keyword. And so I took the liberty in finding those long tail keywords that has very good search volume. For example, for this one, dog buttons for communication board. Again, this is another type of long tail keywords that we wouldn't have been able to discover if not for using the Magnet tool from Helium 10. And so we have here dog buttons for communication board, pet talking buttons for dog, talking pet buttons for dog. So one way for checking if these long tail keywords will really direct you or will really show results that is relevant to your product that you're advertising is to see for it yourself. So just click here and then you will see that the talking pet buttons for dogs really do have results in which what we were trying to advertise, which is the dog talking button. Alright, so most of the results here are dog talking buttons. So again, this is another good long tail keyword to add in the keyword chest. And then we can also use the Spanish or other language that other people are typing in. For example, this one, botones para perros hablar. So we have here a search volume of 312. What's good about Magnet tool is it shows us the keyword sales. It's the estimated number of monthly sales in number of units attributed to each keyword. So there's an estimated 9 unit units of sales that my competitors have successfully incurred using this set of keywords. And then dog nose button. So when you want to check it, you can see that there are results here that shows the product that we are trying to sell. So again, this is another way to rank on the first page of a search term, which is dog nose button. Some of the competitors have ranked on the first page of this results page. Dog AAC buttons. So a while ago, we were able to see that dog AAC buttons. I believe it was around here. We were able to also get that data from here as well when we did our keyword research using Cerebro tool, dog AAC buttons. Then in Magnet, we were also able to see that as well here. So the search volume trend is going upwards. So even though it's not as highly searched as the rest of the more highly competitive and highly searched keyword phrases, but dog AAC buttons, that search volume trend is going up, then this is another chance to try to rank organically on this keyword phrase. And by the time it's more than 500, then it wouldn't be as hard to rank for this keyword phrase as you were able to already do the legwork early on. Here are the tips on long-tail keyword research that will help you organize your PPC campaign. First is to include a maximum of 50 keywords in your PPC campaign or per your ad type, because you would likely be able to easily track those keywords if it's up until 50, as well as you are able to see the performance of each keywords and be able to pinpoint which of those keywords are performing better than the others. So when you discover these long tail keywords, you will have to always add this in your keyword bank for easy tracking. So when you launch a separate manual campaigns for each match type, which means different manual campaigns for exact, broad, and phrase matches. And so for the campaign settings, you should have a budget of at least $10, and there's no placement modifiers. As well as for the bids, for the exact type, you should put the suggested bids if there is any. And for the phrase, 90% of the exact bid. And for the broad match type, it should be 75% of the phrase bid. Today, we were able to show you how to do a proper keyword research using the Cerebro tool and the Magnet tool of Helium 10. And we were able to find long-tail keywords that have significant search volume, and we were able to verify it by looking at the results of every keyword phrases that we have discovered. And most of them, the searches are returning the product that we are trying to advertise. Again, going back to why our long-tail keywords are more effective. So we have seen that with those low search volume keywords but highly relevant to our products, we are able to see that very few competitors are trying to rank from it, and it's easier to get to use this on our PPC campaigns and let the Amazon algorithm pick it up, let us rank higher over time. As well as having a less competition means that we are bidding on these keywords with lesser cost, and it means that collectively, even though we are investing in those low search keywords but highly relevant from our listing, we have done our part in discovering those long tail keywords. And what's good about this is that we are able to set manual campaigns for these newly discovered long tail keywords, and then create a separate keyword bank that we can track and see if they are performing well and which ones are not generating as much from Helium 10. So today, I hope that you were able to learn how to do a proper long tail keyword research using the tools Cerebro and Magnet tool from Helium 10. And this strategy will help you optimize your Amazon listings and be able to target keywords that will help you lower your advertising cost of spend and increase your conversion rate. So if you like the content that we presented today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel, and write in the comments if you have some questions that we can help you with regards to looking for long tail keywords and how to set up PPC campaigns with it. Again, this is Nikki from Orange Click. Have a good one.
If you like this tutorial, hit the like and subscribe buttons below this video. Also, if you want to try Helium 10 tools, You will find some coupon codes below in the video description and use them if you want to sign up for this software. And now I would like to invite you to watch other video where Bradley Sutton from Helium 10 explains how to use Amazon's honeymoon period to improve the product launching on Amazon Marketplace.